Buongiorno. Oh, you can catch the Gucci ball actually. We're in Milan. I'm a personal stylist. My name is Changa, and walking through the streets, just a question raised me because surprisingly on this channel we talk about personal style because I'm a personal stylist. So there was this girl passing just in front of me, and she was wearing on her bag that very popular type, the Lulu, whatever that is. I think it's from Japan or China, coming this huge viral trend on TikTok. It started, and just like basically that this is like a small monster, guys, I don't remember the name of, and it costs like, it's a cute tag. I really like it, but so many people don't like it and just get it just for the sake of getting it and just for the sake of belonging. And these little monsters, they are ugly. And that being said, they cost 30 bucks each. And people, just like with the Stanley Cup, they go wild. Like they have entire freaking collections of these back tags. And honestly, where is personal style nowadays, you guys? Where is personal style? I don't say that. I know you will say I look the same as everyone else, but I know that I have my personal style, and it's not about looking so much different. It's about looking and feeling good in what you're wearing and not following mindlessly these crazy trends just for the sake of belonging, to feel like we're taking part of something, because it is senseless. It's just like the peak of the consumerist machine. And I just honestly don't understand. I go around, even here in Milan, where this is like a fashion capital, and you can see so many very stylish people. But my thought on this is that there's so many people who look exactly the freaking same, and exactly the freaking same, not unintentionally, but on an intention because of a trend. And mindlessly, especially nowadays, mindlessly throwing away so much money on accessories that next year they're not gonna even wear, or they don't even like on first place. Like, what is the purpose on getting dressed? Sorry, I just arrived to my car. What is the purpose of dressing up if it's not self-expression or just representing who you are? And it should be about belonging, but it should not be about, ooh, I'm gonna put you guys down. Can you see me? It should not be about belonging and becoming exactly the same as others. It should talk about, you should express your femininity or masculinity or whatever you feel like being, and not just, oh my gosh, I saw this trend on TikTok. It costs 30 euros. I can barely afford to get food on my plate, but I'm gonna get like 300 freaking versions of that same back tag just to represent how much I'm participating in this trend, how much I'm belonging to this whole community. But what community? The consumeristic community, or what? Like, you're not gonna become more trendy if you have these things that everyone else has. You're gonna be shining and glowing if you embrace your personality. This is my work, so I know what I'm talking about. I see my clients wherever we start from A to B to arrive from here to there. It is all about realizing who you are and creating the message, and then standing up for yourself and feeling amazing and glowing up. But these things, these back tags, or just like the mass trends, the fashion trends, people who are seeking for those trends and want to achieve a new trend every single season, whenever, like, you know, the big fashion shows come out with the new seasonal trends, it is not only gonna make you waste so much money, but it's not gonna make you ever feel satisfied, because there is always new. And also, who you're supporting with these back tags, who, not just the back tags, but I'm talking about like all the replicas or the dupes, all those things, because if you cannot keep up with the luxury pieces, that would be anyway not even recommended to get every single piece every single season. Like, I work with those clients who can afford to purchase good quality high-end pieces it's not always about the brand. It's sometimes about just the high quality and the longevity of a certain piece. But believe me that even they are very conscious about their expenses. So if you're someone who cannot afford that, it's okay, but don't fall for trends. Don't fall for consumerist machine trends, because they are made to make you buy over and over again. Having your own personal stylist is gonna be so much different, because you're gonna know what you're looking for, and you're gonna say like, yeah, I like these back tags. I like them. I personally like them. They're so ugly. I love ugly things. But once I see it on everyone, it just takes off my mood. I don't want it anymore. One. And two, I will say, this is a trend. Probably in 3 years, I'm gonna be awkward about this. I'm gonna be cringe. I'm not gonna buy this. I'm not gonna fall for this if it's not taking a solid part of my personal style and my wardrobe. So please be conscious about this, and also who you're supporting. Getting back to that topic, who you're supporting with that. I'm sorry, I just want to clean my hands. Who you're supporting with that. Is it like, I don't know, it's just ASMR moment. So you're supporting the big, let's say, Chinese manufacturers, you know, and I talked about the Chinese manufacturers in the previous video that I shared last week. But I mean, you go to AliExpress, you get it for like €7 instead of the original one. Anyway, it is going wild. I just checked it out, and they have like more than 5,000 sales for one freaking dupe of that freaking back tag. So all those people I'm saying are supporting that industry. Start supporting your local businesses. If you have 30 freaking euros to buy that back tag, or 10 euros to buy 3 of them, so you're now the queen of the back tags, go and support one of the local stores that you have around you. Buy something that talks about you. We don't need copies. We don't need people who are the same and seeking for a satisfaction through clothing and through pieces, through accessories. We are looking for people who are ready to invest in themselves. And investing is not always money. I don't say you have to book with me. You can sit down and do inner work. And you're investing your time there, because your personal style is deeply connected to your inner self. And as far as you don't know who you are and who you want to represent, you're gonna fall for these freaking trends and just waste your money on these things. And this is just one thing. But again, nowadays I feel like personal style is not a thing. I feel absolutely amazing. Like usually I look much crazier, like much more colorful, and you know, embracing my personal style and not making problems out of it. But so many people are afraid, because I feel like 2025 we arrived to a point where individuality and being different in a sense is not accepted anymore. If you look at trends, if you look at TikTok videos, if you look at influencers, most of them, even those who are outstanding a little bit, are very, very similar to each other. Obviously there are exceptions. Obviously there are always exceptions. And even if you're a minimalist in styling, it doesn't mean that you need to look the same. So I'm talking about looking the same, because you can be minimalist, you can be maximalist, you can be romantic, you can be classic, you can be old money vibes, but you can do it in your way. But you're never gonna do that in your way if you're not listening to the inside, but just looking for the outside and go to the first store to get the newest, freshest things to feel like you're belonging. You need to start looking, I just recommend you to start looking for long-term solutions, building a wardrobe that stays with you. And obviously we all change, so maybe what I am today, I'm not resonating completely in 10 years, but anyway, the foundation of my style is there. So I don't have to constantly update with crazy things, because I have everything all put together, and this is what I do for my clients as well. So that's just my thoughts for today. I'm gonna leave, I'm gonna go. Shout out to this store. I went to this store, it's called Palermo Uno. I got a gift from there for my friend, and it's amazing. if you come to Milan, you definitely need to check it out. They have very authentic jewelry and accessories for the house. And again, talking about supporting something local. I'm not gratifying myself like, oh, I supported something local. I'm just saying this is a crazy good store, and if you can, just go and see, because even just for your eyes, it is gonna be mind-blowing. So that being said, thank you so much for your time and listening to me, and I hope that this is gonna resonate with you. And that being said, you do whatever you want with this information. Ciao, you guys. And one more very last thing that I just want to make you understand, that with my work and with all that I talk about, I just want, if it's worth for one person, and if it changes something for that one person, it was already worth it. So I just want to say that with my work and with my messages and with my videos, I just want to make you understand that, or make you feel or embrace that side of you, if you're open for this, to resonate and to express yourself and just feel genuinely amazing in what you're wearing and feel one with your style. Because I know how it can feel when you just dress up and you just don't like what you see, or if you go to a date and you just don't feel confident. And believe me, but that there is option for everyone. And I just want you to stop following the crowd and stop wasting your money basically on things that you don't need, and become more intentional about your purchases, become more intentional about your personal style. So I'm gonna go. Thank you so much for listening again, and see you next time. Ciao, ciao.